Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share this video to all of you. I hope all of you stand with me and side by side, my friends. This video I want to share about my community in Vietnam, especially me group of indigenous people in Vietnam. That today I want to need you know what happened in Vietnam, what the Vietnamese Communist government has done with us. The first of all, I want to send directly to my group. How many people stay in the USA right now? Please come and subscribe and sharing this video from me. I need you subscribe my channel and give me a like, give me energy. We work together. We unify unify voices we need together because we are came to capitalism. We need a freedom. We need to spread our what happening in Vietnam, especially from indigenous people, ours, my friend. It's not we came to Canada. It's not we came to USA. It's not we came to capitalism. The many countries they have accepting us to came here and quiet. But we are, you don't forget, you are stuck. Your hands and your legs and your hair and your blood, our generation, your heart in Vietnam, your community, your skin, your language, and your mother tongue mean that you are stuck. You don't forget, my friends. That is video I need to sharing, but me is not her need. We are spread this video. We need to help her and help our community. We need to on the world know about what the Vietnamese communist has done with us. It's not quiet. This video, what her need we need to do. All of indigenous we we work came to capitalism mean the freedom country USA, Canada, New Zealand, Finland, Australia, and we need to talk. It's not only post on Facebook, my friend. Post is quiet. YouTube, we need to talk mean the louder. You need to make a loud. Your we need to talk with the voices. We need to yelling about what the Vietnamese Communist government has done with us. We need to on the world know about us. Don't quiet.
Cộng đồng mạng ơi, coi giùm gia đình tôi. Bây giờ nó phá hết tài sản của tôi. Tôi xin lỗi cộng đồng mạng. Tôi không phải tôi chia rẽ, nhưng mà tôi chưa thấy người nào.
Her need our YouTuber, blogger, and who playing social media. They need to spread. We need to sharing more and more. We need to on the world know about us. What happened in Vietnam? The Vietnamese Communist government of Vietnam, they came to Central Highland of Vietnam, especially to indigenous place. Indigenous place, they don't have a concern about politics. They don't know about politics. They don't concern about. They concern about their life, my friend. They don't concern about. They need to keep everything is fresh. It's not destroyed, my friends. We are only because we are indigenous. We indigenous we to keep mean the nature. Nature mean the intact. We don't need to destroy everything that we need. That indigenous, the policy indigenous, meaning that all indigenous they don't want to destroy. They don't want to destroy, my friend. You know about indigenous. They don't have the company. They don't have a industry because they don't can create similar the we say the gun and the vehicle to look like this. They don't concern about. They're concerned about culture, dancing. They're concerned about what they have to keep the inherited from ancestral ancestors from the indigenous people that keep their land, that keep the practicing about culture, religious them religious. That is the way to indigenous need to keep. They don't know about the gun or government, the soldiers. They don't have weapon. They don't know about us. They don't concern about us, my friends. That I talk that all of indigenous they are know because I am from indigenous. I was born indigenous in Vietnam. Because I came to Canada, they have way worse. The government of Vietnamese Communist they are, you know, they attack us. They dispossession property of us. They gave descendant from Hanoi. They say especially they deserve half from Hanoi deserve half because they are descendant from Ho Chi Minh. But I don't like the Ho Chi Minh. I don't like because they are bring the communists. They create communists. That I don't like because the policy the communists they came to us. They confiscated our property. You know, if you are struggle, it's not struggle. You have the right to talk. You have the right to stand. You have the right to say. But they say you need to quiet. If you say need your struggle, that you mean you're reactionary or what they do. They did. They have a handcuff, drag to the station, police station. After what mean you go to police station, you never back. It's not very easy to you back the 24 hours or the 8 hours. The similar to look like to you was investigation, but mean you are illegal will be judged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know the some the people 20 years, some people 80, some people 50. Because they disposition our property, they give descendants from Hanoi. That this the correct. I never lie. If you hearing her speak, because her speak the mean they her mix language, the half Vietnam or half the LA people. That I understand. I think the hooking people they have understand the 50-50. They don't concern. They don't need to learn our indigenous language because they have a discrimination inside Vietnam. They say indigenous people mean dân tộc. It's not human. They say they are the human. That different, my friends. That this. You see, how does it feeling? It's worse than dying. You living, I living. It's worse than dying in Vietnam, my friends. We are what we have done. that I want you to stand with me. You know about Vietnam. Some people they said, "Oh, Vietnam have peace." What peace? Peace you speak. Peace your words. Peace your word. Peace you say. It's not the only speak mean peace. What happened in Vietnam? Have a peace or no? That you see directly. I showed you. That is video I take from her. Directly from her. The after, because the first time they have they came to her house. First time they have backhoe. They have a vehicle. They are destroyed about her house. But her need to take the tape over there. The government, the police, they they first carried her cell phones. After they heard took the cell phone from her son or her daughter, they after this day that day heard type this video. That is say some people they say, oh, I want retired, I will go to Vietnam. I want to have a vacation because Vietnam is beautiful. But they don't know about indigenous people. We need the indigenous. We need all the people. We need the voices to Vietnam. We need the Vietnam to change the policy, change the human, to change the idea. Because communists they say that we are is not human. We are the animal. Come from animal. It's not to come from the that these the companies they attack the indigenous people. This you see what happened. That very very difficult to living in Vietnam for indigenous people. That you know many people they live from Vietnam to Thailand, Cambodia, some Malaysia. They are registered US from the UNHCR, my friends. You see, some country they have a war. The how the destroy from the bomb. We say the bomb is not have us to how to avoid from the human. But the Vietnam they say they have a peace. What peace did has done with us now? They came to similar bomb. They came to her house and blast her house. That you see what happened. Look like bomb the drop of the blaster among his house. She house. That I think how you feeling it was this video. I think very bad, very worst because this is not look like human. This is not to look like the government protecting the residents in Vietnam. The all of indigenous they are target. They need to confiscate it from the uh, property from the indigenous people because the indigenous people they have a rich because they have a widely land because they said that the Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi came to indigenous people land because they don't need they don't need to discover mean that they don't need to take they need to your house we need they need to we are evicted to this house we need to my friend very bad for a government communist Vietnamese communist government very bad they look like they're treating with us how's it feeling I will I very sad. When I looked this video, I very sad. I very sad because we are live Canada, USA, other country. They trust government. I am trust government, but Vietnam I never trust Vietnamese Communist government, my friend. They not like to trust in them because they only lie government with community, especially for indigenous people in Vietnam. Very bad. The living is worse than dying, my friends. How do you feeling? I see. I tour my ass because our indigenous, our community, we are community from me, my friends. I very sad. That how do you feeling? I want you stay with me. I want you stay with me with the indigenous in Vietnam. We need the voices. We need to share it. We need to know about what Vietnam has done with indigenous people. Government is not look like your government, our government, because communist government. They always dispossession from you. They need you, lack of everything, don't have everything. That is food, car, yes, cars, and coffee. They destroy all of thing for her. But why? How's you feeling? If you, I need you to stand with me, and you stand with indigenous people. We need to unify voices on the world. Know about us. I love all of you. I hope you are stand with me and sharing to give me a share, give me a subscribe, all of indigenous outside Vietnam, include Hmong people and Khmer Krom people and other. I love all of you. Thank you everyone for looking. I need you sharing this video. We need hope people concerned about Vietnam. Don't thinking about vacation in Vietnam, traveling Vietnam, and take a rest in Vietnam because indigenous trauma from ambush from the government of Vietnam, my friends. I love you hearing my voice and share this video for me and help me subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone.